some and any, two tiny words that English learners mix up every single day. By the end of this lesson you will know exactly which one to use, and just as importantly, you will know the exceptions that most textbooks rush past. Welcome to Beemaster 79. Let's begin. Here is our plan. We start with the basic rule, then look at the kind of noun some and any go with. After that, 3 exceptions. These are the ones that make the difference between sounding correct and sounding natural. Then the compound words, 5 common mistakes, and a short quiz so you can test yourself. The basic rule is beautifully simple. Use some in positive sentences.
I have some questions. There is some milk in the fridge.
Use any in negative sentences and in questions.
I don't have any questions. Did you meet any friends yesterday?
Notice that the meaning does not change. Some and any both mean an unspecified amount. What changes is the sentence around them. Let's look at some in action.
There are some letters for you on the table. She bought some bread on the way home. We need some help with these bags. I've got some good news for you.
In every one of those, some simply means an unspecified quantity. A few letters, a little bread. We are not saying how many, and we are not saying how much. Now the negatives. The verb is already negative, so we switch to any.
I don't have any money with me. There aren't any seats left on the train. She hasn't got any brothers or sisters. We couldn't find any information about it.
And here is a warning. English uses one negative, not two. Say, I don't have any money. Do not say, I don't have no money. That double negative is a very common mistake. Any is also our normal choice in questions.
Is there any milk in the fridge? Do you have any questions for me? Did you buy any vegetables at the market? Have you got any plans for the weekend?
These are neutral questions. You are asking because you genuinely do not know the answer. Hold on to that idea because in a few minutes it explains one of our exceptions. Which nouns can follow some and any? 2 types. Plural countable nouns, like apples and ideas, and uncountable nouns, like water and advice.
Some apples. Any apples. Some water. Any water.
But never a singular countable noun. If you mean one apple, you say an apple, not some apple. This trips up a lot of learners because in many languages the equivalent word works with singular nouns too. Exception number 1, and it is the most useful one in everyday conversation. We do use some in questions when the question is an offer, a request, or a suggestion.
Would you like some coffee? Could I have some water, please? Shall we invite some friends over?
The test is simple. If you expect the answer to be yes, use some. If you truly do not know, use any. Compare these two. Would you like some coffee? That is a warm offer. Is there any coffee? That is a real question. Both are correct, but they do different jobs. Exception number 2. Any can appear in a positive sentence.
Come round any time you like. Any student can join the club. You can choose any color you want.
Look carefully. These are positive sentences, and yet we use any. That is because here, any is not about quantity. It means it doesn't matter which one. Every option is open. In speech, this any is usually stressed. Any time you like. That stress is a clue to the meaning. Exception number 3. Some sentences have no negative verb, but they still feel negative. Those take any.
She has hardly any free time these days. We finished the job without any help. If you have any problems, just call me. He never gives any explanation.
The trigger words to remember are hardly, scarcely, rarely, never, without, and if. None of those sentences uses the word not, but each one carries a negative idea, so any is the natural choice. Now the compounds. Some and any join with other words to talk about people, things, and places. For people, someone and somebody, anyone and anybody. The one and body versions mean exactly the same thing. For things, something and anything. For places, somewhere and anywhere. And here is the good news. Every rule you have just learned applies to these compounds as well, exceptions included. Let's see the compounds at work.
There's someone at the door.
Positive sentence, so we use someone.
I didn't tell anybody about it.
Negative, so anybody.
Would you like something to drink?
A question, but it is an offer, so exception 1 applies and we use something.
Anyone can learn English.
Positive, but it means it doesn't matter who. That is exception 2. One more thing. These compound words are singular. Say, anyone is welcome, not anyone are welcome. Five mistakes I hear again and again. Number 1. I don't need some help. The verb is negative, so it must be any. I don't need any help. Number 2. Is there some sugar left? This is a neutral question, not an offer, so use any. Is there any sugar left? Number 3. I didn't see nobody there. That is a double negative. Say, I didn't see anybody there. Number 4. She bought some new shoe. Some needs a plural, so it is shoes. Number 5. Anybody can't come tonight. English does not start a sentence with anybody and then make the verb negative. Say, nobody can come tonight. Time to test yourself. 6 gaps. Pause the video now, write down your answers, then press play to check. Number 1. There isn't gap milk left in the bottle. Number 2. Would you like gap tea before you go? Number 3. I met gap interesting people at the party. Number 4. Did you take gap photos on your trip? Number 5. You can sit gap you like. The seats are free. Number 6. She didn't say gap about the meeting. Pause now. Here are the answers. 1. There isn't any milk left. Negative sentence, so any. 2. Would you like some tea? It is a question, but it is an offer, so some. That is exception 1. 3. I met some interesting people. Positive sentence, plural noun, so some. 4. Did you take any photos? A neutral question, so any. 5. You can sit anywhere you like. Positive, but it means it doesn't matter where. Exception 2. 6. She didn't say anything. Negative sentence, so anything. If you got 5 or 6 correct, you have understood this properly. If not, scroll back to the exceptions and watch that section once more. Let's put it all on one screen. Some for positive sentences with plural or uncountable nouns. Any for negative sentences and for neutral questions. Some in a question when it is an offer, a request or a suggestion, and you expect the answer yes. any in a positive sentence when it means it doesn't matter which one, and any after hardly, scarcely, rarely, never, without, and if. The compounds follow all of the same rules. Take a screenshot of this slide. It is the whole lesson in one picture. Here is your homework, and it takes 2 minutes. Open your fridge. Write 5 sentences about what is inside. 2 using some, 2 using any, and 1 offer such as "Would you like some juice?" Put them in the comments and I will check them for you. If this helped, subscribe to BMaster79 for more grammar made simple. Thanks for watching and see you in the next lesson.